You've been told your labs are normal, but you feel awful. Brain fog, fatigue, anxiety, joint pain, sleep problems. These are signs of hidden inflammation. Stay tuned because I'm going to show you how to find and fix one of the main causes of this problem. Here are 10 signs of overlooked inflammation that you may be ignoring. Brain fog, fatigue, anxiety, depression, bloating, unwanted weight gain, joint pain, skin and eczema problems, sleep problems, motivation issues, cravings, and addictive behavior. These are all signs of inflammation. Let's talk about the gut-brain inflammation axis. Understand that the microbiome of your gut regulates mood, it affects your immune system, and it can affect overall systemic inflammation. Your microbiome is usually balanced when you're eating a healthy diet. When you are exposed to toxins, when you have a poor diet, maybe you have seed oils in your diet, maybe you have toxins from the environment that you're exposed to, or you have stressors, this creates a chronic inflammation in the gut. And the wall of the intestine, which normally is not permeable, meaning things cannot cross the barrier, starts to become more leaky, starts to allow for gapping in the cells. When this happens, toxins, bacteria, microbes can get across the barrier into the inside of us. From here, it can get into the bloodstream and then carry out to other parts of the body. This is how systemic inflammation can kick in. When you have gut inflammation, you're going to have brain inflammation. So you're going to have some of these brain symptoms like brain fog, memory, anxiety, depression, sleep issues. All these things could be coming from the gut. So working on the gut will actually help you to fix the brain. Okay, so let's talk about some things that trigger inflammation in the gut and also those things that soothe inflammation. So we've mentioned a couple already that trigger inflammation. Seed oils are one that we mentioned already. These are the canola oils, the vegetable oils that are in our processed foods, that are in the fast foods that we eat. They are in a lot of our diet. But there are also things like gluten that affect some people, cause inflammation for some, especially if they're not able to tolerate it. Then we have things like sugars and flours that are highly processed, or processed foods. These are going to trigger inflammation. Then we have dyes, preservatives, and pesticides that are in our food as well. They're sprayed on our lawns. We are inhaling these things. We're getting things in our water. And then you have also other toxins in your environment, like heavy metal toxins that we're exposed to through our amalgams and through other things that we breathe in, mycotoxins from mold by living in a water damaged building or working in a water damaged environment. Then you have endotoxins that can come from the imbalance in the gut and also from things like Lyme and some of the co-infections. And then, of course, you have the other toxins that are in our environment. So these will all create inflammation in the gut and cause all these things that we talked about. So let's talk about some things that will help to fix or soothe the inflammation. The big one is going to be omega-3 fatty acids. These combat the omega-6 oils that we're being exposed to in our diet. Fish oil, salmon, you can also get it in flaxseed and walnuts, some of your other nuts that you can get it in as well. Then we have things like turmeric, we have quercetin, rutin, lutein, and we have also ginger. And then we have the fiber-rich vegetable that we can get in our diet as well from your green leafy vegetables like kale, spinach, and broccoli, and others. So use these to help calm the inflammation down and help to start to heal that gut. These also will feed the microbiome and help to bring back balance to the microbiome. And then you have fermented foods, kombucha, kimchi, kefir, and others that will also feed the microbiome and eventually reduce that inflammation. So use one or all of these. Remember, you can change your mental health just by what you put on your fork. This is what I do. I help people get to the root cause of their anxiety, depression, fatigue, brain fog and sleep problems and chronic pain by looking at what their body is telling me. You don't have to guess, and you don't have to go at this alone. Follow me for more root cause solutions, and check out my website when you're ready to get your health back. I'll see you in the next video.